What's up everybody, I'm quickly interrupting ahead of this video. Welcome to the channel of course, but quickly wanted to shout out the Signal group we have, which is a group in which I share all of my trades. For example, also this maker trade that we took over the course of this week. But we also, for example, bought Bitcoin at 101,000, which hopefully it's still trading higher at this point of time, but it went to 107,000. But I also released a new trading guide in which I fully explain one of the main strategies that I use to trade. So not only will you get profitable signals, you're also able to learn how to become a profitable trader yourself. So if you want to join, if that sounds interesting, links will be down in the description. For now, enjoy the video. Bye. Good morning everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video right here on Stellar or XLM. Wanted to do a full update. We've actually had a relatively relatively volatile week for XLM as well. I mean, obviously not. I mean, if you zoom all the way out, it looks like barely anything happens, but ultimately we did have some price action, and there were some times during the week as well that XLM and XRP actually outperformed. And I still think that there's, that we are getting into a critical area for XLM right here. So just wanted to do a full update. I think the last update I did was somewhere last week. I try to keep you updated on XLM at least, on Stellar and XLM at least once a week. So if you're interested in that, consider subscribing, but for now let's get right into it. So one of the key reasons why I've kept my eyes on Stellar, it's basically two things, both fundamental actually. Obviously the fundamentals by the way right now in the markets are not amazing, right? The fundamentals are quite uncertain, and then I'm talking of course about the geopolitical instability. So short term, that has also caused XLM to drop down quite aggressively right here, which is not necessarily bad because we're still holding support, and we also left some imbalances to the upside. So that means that, if we actually do get some de-escalation with those geopolitical fundamentals, we can easily move back into those areas as well. So that's not the major problem, but there are some other fundamentals which I do like about XLM. First of all, Stellar has been growing. All right, if you take a look at the TVL in the last month, we've gone approximately from $50 million in value that's locked on Stellar to 87.5. All right, that's almost doubling. Not it's more like 35% or something. No, it's more like 80, 70% of course. But that is a major increase, all right? And there are not a lot of chains that have grown like that. I'm not sure if I can get the data very quickly right here, but maybe I can see in the last month. No, I don't think I can get data because this takes all the networks, including some that barely have any value locked, of course. So could I see it? Like Hyperliquid is also relatively high. Yeah, so Stellar, I mean, Stellar is up there with the major chains that have growth. So that's good. And then outside of that, as most of you know, Stellar is very correlated to XRP. You can also see that a little bit right now today, where XRP has outperformed a bit, and XLM is also up there in the top like 7-8 cryptos that's in the last 1.5 hours. And XRP against Bitcoin, right, is finding a very strong and high time frame bottom, right? So that also, when we actually know that XRP has a higher chance to perform well, that's fundamentally bullish for XLM as well. Now XLM technically is also not looking bad. I mean, you can see on the daily time frame, after this bearish deviation right here, we're just holding this support level right here. Oh, that's a very weird line. We're holding this support level right here around 25 cents very well. Now we also have some sort of a trend line coming into that. Now trend lines like these, I'm always a little bit skeptical about, but ultimately I have seen instances where they are amazing support. So those fundamentals in combination with the technicals make me believe that we can not only hold the support level, but that from here we can also get a decent move up into the main resistance level right here. We have around 29.5 and 30 cents. If the fundamentals are good enough, which I'll keep you updated on, and I will also keep my eyes on that, we could also potentially break out above that. But at this point of time, obviously, that's too far in the future. So I'll keep you updated on this situation. Personally, I will definitely monitor XLM. All right, so if anything major happens, I'll let you know. But for now, that's my update. That's what I think you need to know. All the relevant technicals, all the relevant fundamentals. Like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. But for now, enjoy your weekend. Take care and bye.